exactly.
Yeah, I'll link it. I'll link it on the description. I wrote a whole deal about Yamamoto and how impressed I was. It was fantastic.
Yeah. So like, I mean, granted, yes, they all play for the Dodgers, but they also play for Team Japan too.
Uh-huh.
So that team itself was unbelievable. And so Japan ultimately ends up winning. And the biggest critique of Team USA was the pitching staff. They had a bunch of guys who were good at one point in their career.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time, it's 2023. So basically, I mean, the ace, I guess you could say the ace of the staff was probably Diamondbacks pitcher Merrill Kelly. Merrill Kelly is a good pitcher in Major League Baseball. Is he a household name? No, no, he's not. Is he one of those guys that's gonna get the covers of the video games? Is he gonna be Cy Young conversations? Probably not. You also had an Adam Wainwright who was in the last season of his career at that
Right.
point as basically your number two starter. And so like he's already aging out of the game as itself, and he really only came back that season to get 200 wins under his belt for his career just to reach that milestone. After that, it was just kind of a bunch of guys just like, hey, yeah, I guess so. I'll put the flag on my chest and go out there and play, which is a good thing to do. But the Team USA's pitching staff just didn't have that superstar to go out
Okay.
there.
If
Now
you don't
this
mind me
year,
asking, sorry, coach, if you don't mind me asking as a layman, what happened?
so basically it was, their starters were the starters for other teams were going out, throwing 6, 7 innings a game. And I mean, just shoving it to
Uh-huh.
where Team USA, I mean, they did enough to win games, but it was the offensive superstars that there was a lot of clutch home runs, and I'm talking like multi-run home runs, like Trey Turner
Right.
hitting grand slam after grand slam. I think it took two of